Year 9 and welcome to the production of Year 9 PE and your options. So you've got two choices in PE. There is GCSE PE and there's also BTEC, both of which we study, and we study for the exam board Edexcel. They're both weighted equally if you go into college, but they have different pros and cons. The GCSE is made up of 4 components. Component 1 is theory, worth 24%. Component 2 is theory, component 1 is 36%. Component 2 is 24%. Component 3 is the practical, and that is 30%. And then you've got component 4, which is 10%. Component 4 is the PEP, and that is a personal exercise program which you look at into your fitness and how you can get even better in some of your sports. I've broken it down here. Component 2 you will take in the May of year 11. Component 3 you'll have a PE practical exam in the sports that you're taking between March and May in year 11. And component 4 we start doing in year 10 in term 3. Component 1 we start straight away as soon as you come in year 10, and we look at the theory components. Practical, you will have the choice of doing 2 individual or 2 team and then 1 other. So 2 team and 1 individual, or 2 individual and 1 team. And they can be a combination of a variety of sports. The list of sports is provided by Ofqual and is the same for every exam board. We use this revision guide and they can be purchased online, but when the children decide if they'd like to take PE, we do offer these on parent pay for a really good price of £3.65. We also do a lot of things on revision cards, and also we provide the children with a lot of their revision resources in our lessons. So GCSE is both practical and theory. So too is BTEC. Again, 4 units, 1 theory exam, and then 3 theory coursework sections. We do the exam in the year 11 in the October, so that's in term 2. We then start practical sport, which is practical based. You look at 2 different sports and you look at rules, regulations and things like that. We start that in year 10 and you'll be videoed performing in the sports, and that will be looked at by the examiner. So there's no practical exam as such. Unit 3 we start in year 11, and that links really nicely with unit 1 and the terms and everything that you need to know. And then unit 4, the sports performer in action, we go on to again midway through year 10. The 2 types of books that we use for revision in BTEC, we've got a revision guide by Pearson, and also this revision guide, it says GCSE, but that's just the name of the group. It's actually a BTEC book. Both work really nicely at learning the information for the exam. The exam is an hour and 15 minutes long. It's in a computer room, and these are just examples of what the questions will look like. The resources we give them for the exam are very simple and very similar to what we do at GCSE. Learning grids, filling in the information, and then they have to do exam style questions for homework. So just to conclude, we do both the GCSE and the PE, both link up to 4 units. We have 2 theory units and a practical, and then a fitness PEP, which is also practical. And then over here we have 1 exam and 3 units which are theory based.